this morning, yeah.
When did you learn of your goaltending situation, Brad?
Just this morning. Yeah, they're not feeling well, so we'll see. See what happens here tonight. We got Tarasov on route. And, we'll make the decision tonight when it comes.
What do you say to the guys in this type of situation? Just got to get another obstacle you got to get by, I guess, eh?
Yeah, it's this is the world we live in now, and you know, this is just sickness. It's going to happen, and you deal with what's ever in front of you that day. That's it. Period.
Lars, how much better do you feel about this situation, having seen Tarasov play in the preseason and play so well?
Well, I mean, he's a good goalie. I mean, we've been high on him for a while and watched him and got to see him, and he's done a good job down there in Cleveland. So we're comfortable with him coming in if he's got to play tonight, and I'm sure he'll be excited if he does.
Yeah. And your understanding is Merzlikins may be well enough to be the backup?
Yep. Yeah. Again, we're just going to wait and see how these guys feel here this afternoon. It's just what it is, right?
Will he sit with you on the bench, or will he stay in the room?
I don't know. We haven't gone that far.
Okay.
So let's see how he's feeling this afternoon first.
Yeah.
Is this the kind of thing that can almost bring a team together in some weird way? I mean, just adversity sometimes has that effect.
Yeah, who knows, right? I mean, every day it's a different thing. You know, you're out for a walk and get a few calls, and the whole dynamic changes. So that's what it is. If you read the papers and teams are going through it every day, that's what you deal with, and there's opportunity for other guys when they get in.
I believe that was Casey. Is that his name? The goal. He came over and had a nice little chat with you. It was like to kind of meet him and just have him out there.
I know that guy. That guy used to skate with me and Heino and Derek Armstrong back in Denver. That was our guy.
Really?
So he came over and said, "Hey, do you recognize me?" I'm like, "Wasn't sure." And he goes, "I used to skate in the summers with you." So yeah, pretty funny. Small world, right?
Small world.
Yeah.
Lars, it sounds like it's still in flux a little bit. You could have maybe Elvis or somebody start.
Yeah, well, like I said, this is very fluent, so we'll know probably early afternoon where we're at as far as the goaltending.
Yeah.
How big a relief is it that they both tested negative for COVID?
Well, yeah, I mean, obviously you get symptoms, they're not feeling well, that's where your head goes right away, right? So, and everything else that comes with that. If they're around us, who knows, right? So, what do? You know, we're happy that it's negative, and hopefully it stays negative.
Having this situation, I mean, for the team playing in front of Tarasov, does that help them simplify their game even more a little bit?
I don't know, talk to them. We want to play a simple, structured, hard game. I mean, fast game, that shouldn't change if that gets them more focus on that, fantastic. You know what I mean? But I think we know where we're at. We've had 3 not so good games. Even though one of them was a win, I don't think we played well against Vancouver. So, you know, you look around the league, teams go through this. There's some really good teams that have been struggling, and you know, we've lost 2 in a row, and we want to get back on track here tonight. So, generally, you don't try to overcook things and be something you're not. You just got to play a real simple game and get back to your identity a little bit.
That is, not everybody can forecheck like Nashville does. But when a team has success like that, it's happened a few times in recent games. Do you suspect that as quickly as word travels around the league, are you going to see more and more of that teams trying to take that approach to sort of forecheck?
I think every team in the league wants to establish a really good forecheck.
No matter what.
We do, they do, and yeah, I have never heard a team or say sit back, let's not pressure them or get after them. Let's play in our D zone all night. I think, like you said, the best offense is playing their zone or before checking great turnovers. So, you know, I think the biggest thing for us, and even in that first period, they didn't throw anything at us we weren't ready for, but we didn't manage puck really well either. So you lose opportunities to break out clean out of your zone. You lose opportunities to forecheck, and then it kind of just snowballs again the wrong way, and then they score 1, they score 2, so it gets you on your heels. And so the execution is a big part of what we need to make sure we clean up too, is on our exits, on our entries, making sure that we're clean with the puck, and that helps get us to our forechecking.
With that execution, I mean, how imperative is that, I guess, if you want to back that forecheck pressure, whatever you want to call it, off, to have some success coming out of your zone, maybe, you know, burn them a couple times and.
Yeah,
you know.
Well, you want to put pressure on them, and you know, we started the game actually all right in Nashville. The first couple shifts were fine, and but again, it's if you don't execute out of it, then you defend, and then you're diving in the box, and then they're coming at you, then you're defending again. every team's trying to do the same. They want to be clean. They want to get arriving numbers. They want to exit clean, and so they can get to the fun part of the ice, as all these guys want to.
So you've seen enough the past 3 games to say that there was quite a bit self-inflicted.
Yeah, and again, you always got to be careful because the other teams that they're playing, they have good teams, and you know, Vancouver's a pretty good team. St. Louis is a pretty good team. You look at Nashville; they've been rolling, and it's a pretty good team. And facing a pretty good team here again tonight. They've won 5 straight. Who's you know, not too far long ago we're in the Stanley Cup Finals. So you know, they might have struggled earlier, and now they've been rolling. And so everybody goes through these cycles. And when you're winning, you want to ride that wave as long as you can. And when you're losing, you want to stop it. You know, and when you start talking about playoffs, it's never been about how much you got to win. Everybody knows you got to win. It's how do you manage the losing. So you know, you'd like to stop it at 2. You know, you never want to lose back to back, but we have. So now you want to stop it at 3 for sure. You know, and make sure that we can get in that win column and you know, get feeling good about your game again. And that's what breeds confidence. When you're, you know, what is confidence? Well, winning's confidence. Scoring's confidence. When you do that, you feel good about your game. And when you're not scoring, you kind of squeeze it, you fight it, and that's what we hopefully can get back to here tonight.
When you look back at the game against Dallas at home, that was probably one of your best games. It was after the Carolina, and then you put that together.
Yeah, I thought that was a really good, real good team game there. They came out hard that game, and we skated with them, and I thought we just kept with it the whole game, and got rewarded with scoring some goals. You know, you hope you can replicate that again here tonight.